Once upon a time, Nick, a feminine man with a passion for wearing women's clothing, lived a life that wasn't entirely true to himself. He longed to express his femininity freely and find someone who accepted him wholeheartedly. Nick's heart yearned for a strong, muscular woman named Rhea, who would lift him, care for him, and shower him with love. One fateful day, Nick and Rhea crossed paths at a local LGBTQ event. Their eyes met, and an undeniable connection sparked. Rhea, with her athletic build and warm smile, was immediately drawn to Nick's confidence and unique style. As they spent more time together, Nick shared his desires with Rhea, who listened with an open heart. She accepted Nick for who he was, and their bond grew stronger. Rhea began to lift Nick, making him feel safe and cherished. In return, Nick offered to help Rhea with household chores, cooking, and other tasks. Rhea, delighted by Nick's domestic skills, happily accepted the help. Together, they created a harmonious and loving environment. Rhea would often lift Nick, twirling him around and making him feel like a princess. Nick's heart fluttered with joy, and he felt truly seen and loved. As their relationship blossomed, Nick and Rhea became inseparable. Their love story spread, inspiring others to embrace their true selves and seek acceptance. Nick and Rhea proved that love knows no boundaries and that true happiness comes from being with someone who loves you for who you are. As their relationship deepened, Nick and Rhea decided to move in together. They found a cozy little apartment, filled with natural light and a beautiful view of the city. Nick was overjoyed to have a space where he could express himself freely, surrounded by Rhea's love and support. Rhea, being the strong and caring partner she was, took great pleasure in lifting Nick and making him feel like a queen. She'd spin him around, toss him gently onto the couch, and shower him with affection. Nick would giggle with delight, feeling like the luckiest person alive. In return, Nick took care of the household chores, cooking Rhea's favorite meals and keeping their homes spotless. Rhea appreciated Nick's domestic skills and loved coming home to a warm, welcoming space. One evening, as they were cuddled up on the couch, Rhea turned to Nick and said, "You know, I've been thinking. I want to take our relationship to the next level. Will you be my partner, officially?" Nick's heart skipped a beat as he nodded enthusiastically, tears of joy streaming down his face. Rhea placed a tender kiss on Nick's forehead, and they shared a heartfelt embrace. From that moment on, they were more than just partners. They were a team, a family, united in their love and acceptance of each other. Nick knew he had found his forever home, not just in the apartment, but in Rhea's loving arms. And Rhea knew she had found a partner who would cherish and support her every step of the way. Alex and Maya, who share a similar dynamic with Nick and Rhea. As Nick and Rhea continued to inspire others with their love story, they met Alex, a feminine man who loved wearing heels and dresses, and Maya, his strong and caring partner. Alex and Maya's relationship mirrored Nick and Rhea's, with Maya often lifting and caring for Alex. The two couples quickly became close friends, bonding over their shared experiences and values. Nick and Alex would often swap fashion tips and advice, while Rhea and Maya would share stories of their adventures and strength. Together, the four of them would go on outings, with Rhea and Maya lifting and spinning Nick and Alex around, making them feel like queens. They celebrated each other's differences and supported each other through thick and thin. Their friendship deepened, and they became a symbol of hope and acceptance for others who felt like they didn't fit into traditional gender roles. Nick, Rhea, Alex, and Maya proved that love knows no boundaries and that true happiness comes from being with someone who loves you for who you are. One day, Nick and Rhea decided to host a gathering for their friends, including Alex and Maya. They called it a love fest, a celebration of love, acceptance, and self-expression. The event was a huge success, with people from all walks of life attending, sharing their stories, and finding support. Alex and Maya performed a beautiful dance routine, with Maya lifting Alex effortlessly, making the crowd gasp in amazement. Nick and Rhea followed with a heartfelt speech about the power of love and acceptance. As the night went on, the four friends sat together, watching the stars, and talked about their dreams and aspirations. Alex shared his desire to start a fashion line for gender-fluid individuals, while Maya expressed her passion for opening a gym that catered to all body types. Nick and Rhea offered their support and guidance, and soon, the four friends were brainstorming ideas and making plans to turn their dreams into reality. The night ended with a sense of excitement and possibility, as they all knew that together, they could achieve anything. The next day, Nick, Rhea, Alex, and Maya set out on a shopping adventure. Nick and Alex had their hearts set on finding the perfect lingerie, while Rhea and Maya were on the hunt for new gym gear. As they entered the store, Nick and Alex made a beeline for the lingerie section. They spent hours trying on different styles, giggling and admiring each other's reflections in the mirror. Nick fell in love with a hot pink bra and matching panties, while Alex opted for a sultry black set with lace trim. Meanwhile, Rhea and Maya were in the activewear section, searching for the perfect gym outfits. Rhea found a sleek pair of leggings and a matching sports bra, while Maya chose a bold graphic t-shirt and compression shorts. After trying on their respective outfits, the four friends met up at the checkout counter, eager to show off their purchases. Nick and Alex modeled their new lingerie, striking poses and making Rhea and Maya laugh. Rhea and Maya then showed off their gym gear, flexing their muscles and making Nick and Alex cheer. As they left the store, Nick turned to Alex and said, "You look stunning, darling." Alex blushed and replied, "Thanks, Nick. You're looking pretty fierce yourself." Rhea and Maya chuckled, happy to see their partners so carefree and confident. As Nick, Rhea, Alex, and Maya walked home, they were suddenly confronted by 6 muscular women goons. The situation quickly took a dark turn as 2 of the goons lifted Nick and Alex, while the other 4 goons surrounded Rhea and Maya, intimidating them. Nick and Alex, feeling helpless and scared, began to cry and plead for help. The 2 goons holding them started to remove their clothes, ignoring their cries for mercy. Rhea and Maya, determined to protect their partners, tried to fight off the goons. But they were outnumbered and outmatched. Just as all hope seemed lost, Rhea remembered her strength and Maya's gym training. With a fierce determination, Rhea lifted one of the goons, holding her in a tight grip, while Maya took down another with her martial arts skills. The other goons, taken aback by the sudden turn of events, hesitated, giving Nick and Alex the chance to break free. Together, the 4 friends fought off the goons, protecting each other and their love. In the end, they emerged victorious, but shaken by the experience. After the intense fight, Nick, still shaken, jumped into Rhea's arms, embracing her tightly. Alex, equally emotional, jumped into Maya's arms, holding her close. Both Nick and Alex burst into tears, overcome with gratitude and relief. Rhea and Maya, holding their partners securely, stroked their hair and whispered words of comfort. "You're safe now, my love," Rhea whispered to Nick. "We've got you." Maya echoed similar sentiments to Alex. "We're here for you, always. You're safe." Nick and Alex, still crying, thanked Rhea and Maya repeatedly for saving them. "Thank you for protecting us," Nick said, his voice trembling. "Yes, thank you for being our heroes," Alex added, his eyes welling up with tears. Rhea and Maya smiled, their faces filled with love and adoration. "We'll always be here for you, our loves," Rhea said. Rhea and Maya, still holding Nick and Alex close, cradled them in their arms and began to walk home. Nick and Alex, still emotional, felt like they were being carried by their own personal heroes. their princes who had saved them from harm. As they walked, Nick and Alex couldn't help but feel like princesses, cherished and protected by their strong and loving partners. They snuggled deeper into Riya's and Maya's arms, feeling safe and loved. Riya and Maya, sensing their partner's emotions, smiled and held them closer. They knew that they had become each other's heroes, and that their love and support for each other was unbreakable. As they approached their home, Nick and Alex looked up at Riya and Maya with adoration in their eyes. "We're so lucky to have you both," Nick said, his voice filled with emotion. "Yes, we're so grateful for your love and protection," Alex added, smiling up at Maya. Riya and Maya smiled back, their hearts full of love and devotion. "We'll always be here for you, our loves," Riya said, and with that, the four friends entered their home, arms still wrapped around each other, feeling like the luckiest people alive.